So yesterday we were supposed to get the full summary, and I waited and waited and waited and waited until it was like 1 a.m. and I swear I was so sleepy, just scrolling on Twitter waiting for read-on or whatever, but apparently there wasn't any full summary, so I slept. And now today, I waited and waited and waited for the full chapter to release. OP scans, TCP, whatever, bro. We got nothing. So apparently, maybe we'll get the full chapter tomorrow. So the full review for the chapter will be tomorrow or as soon as the chapter releases. So let's get into today's theory. I found this interesting theory about the Domi Reversi and Roxasemic and all that. So before we get into the video, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you like daily One Piece content, because I'm sure you fall in love with this channel. I'm here every day doing hints, leaks, chapter reviews, theories, reading your hot takes, whatever. I'll be here every day and I'll make sure to pop up on your feed, and let's get into the theory. So this guy replied on YouTube, his name is mdanik1361, and he says, "Now there's no doubt about Domi Reversi. I was saying from the start, Domi Reversi means returning to one's evil self? So not returned home or this, the other theory. The condition is slight anger. This is why Gear 5 always laughs. Okay, we complained about seriousness of Gear 5, now we know why. If you get slightest angry, you're bound to get Domi Reversi'd." Okay, so we got a lot of theories when it comes to the Domi Reversi, right? We got a lot of theories. The theory where you just get Domi Reversi when you're in your homeland. The theory where you gotta be like vulnerable or you gotta fear in front of Imu, so Imu be able to Domi Reversi you, right? Now this theory actually is so logical and it makes so much sense, because when you think about it, the only man in One Piece history for Imu-sama to fear was Joy Boy. Especially when we saw that when Emeth pulled Joy Boy's haki, Imu feared for its life, right? So the only reason Imu fears of Joy Boy, or fears of seeing Joy Boy or feeling the aura of Joy Boy, because Joy Boy is simply goofy, silly, and he's not serious. He always laughs. He brings the joy to the people, right? So now it kind of makes sense when you think about it, because I was thinking of the idea when we get back to Elbaf, Imu Gonku, Gonku Imu is gonna face Luffy, Luffy, all these guys. Why wouldn't Imu just simply boom, flip and turn Luffy, make him get Domi Reversi? Because for now in God Valley, Imu only turned Rox because Rox was Imu's rival. So in Elbaf, in present time, Luffy is Imu's rival, because Imu now knows that Luffy is the Joy Boy, right? Imu now knows that he's Nika. So it's logical and it makes sense for Imu Gonku in present time in Elbaf to make Luffy turn into the Domi Reversi. And now this leads us to the other thing, which is, let's say in the final battle, Luffy, or even in present time in Elbaf, Luffy cannot get Domi Reversi, right? How about Luffy and Zoro, Sanji, let's say Copacabana is healing, he's not there, all these guys. And his theory says that if certain person gets slightest like angry, if he gets angry even for the slightest, Imu can simply get you Domi Reversi, right? Zoro always gets angry. Luffy, I think he gets angry. Sanji, maybe he can get angry when it comes to like hitting. For example, Imu knows how to get people pissed and angry, right? She like Imu-sama even did it with Rox. She did it with Iris and Teach, and now she did it with Harold, King Harold, right? So simply with Sanji, you can just Imu-sama can simply just hit a woman, maybe Nami or Robin or whatever, and boom, you got Sanji angry. So what would prevent Sanji from getting Domi Reversi? The thing about Domi Reversi, I think we have to understand it even more. I think we're gonna understand the Domi Reversi thing. Maybe, let's say, maybe Dorian Broggie can get un-Domi Reversi'd, maybe, so then we will understand. How can you get like fully Domi Reversi'd? We still don't understand how. We got a lot of theories, the return home, the homeland theory, that make him vulnerable or make him fear Imu-sama, or the third one, simply get angry and Imu-sama can simply get you Domi Reversi'd. So which one of the three? When it comes to Oda, I know it will be none of the three. Okay, hear me out. It's gonna be none of the three. What is it gonna be? I don't know. just Oda simply so genius that I can't even predict how's it gonna be, because when you think about it, it's Imu-sama. It's Imu freaking Sama, bro. And we even haven't seen any of Imu-sama's powers. Like, even the transformation we saw in Marijoa with Sabu, we haven't seen it in God Valley. So Imu is still a mystery when it comes to the character, to the power. Everything about Imu-sama is still a mystery. Okay, so I still don't know. I don't think, maybe it is possible that one of the 3 theories might become like correct, and it becomes the thing about the Domi Reversi. But when it comes to Oda, I think that I know that none of them will be correct, and we will get another explanation on the whole Domi Reversi thing. And I guess that's it, guys. Write in the comments what do you guys think about the theory. And yeah, I'll meet you guys as soon as the chapter releases. I'll be there. So thank you guys for watching. Mwah.